I used to rock a tracksuit everywhere I went. That was my cheat code for shopping freebies. See, if I spot a pair of sneakers I liked, the shop owner would practically run to hand them over. Every single item in the mall was essentially my personal playground. If any fresh-faced employee dared to suggest I pay, the big boss would rush out and shut them down. Why? Because I was the only sports superstar this town had. I was once a top gymnast. During the Olympics, I sustained a wicked foot injury, but I refused to quit. No, I gritted my teeth through the pain, finished the routine, and bagged the championship gold. I instantly became the town's pride and joy. My face was plastered on every billboard. I even had a designated VIP parking spot on every block. Later, I was forced to retire due to that persistent injury. Soon after, my fuse got super short. I couldn't handle the boredom of a normal life. It felt like a cage. So I was shoved into the life of a coach. One day, a young woman named Maggie showed up. She was practically vibrating with excitement, calling herself my biggest fan. She even performed a bar routine right there and then. I took one look and realized this woman had genuine next-level talent. It hit me. If Maggie won that gold, she'd become the town's new golden girl. I couldn't let that happen. My fame. So I immediately put the brakes on her training. I took her straight to a fast food joint and piled the table high with all the junk food you can imagine. I told her, finish it all, every last bite. After a moment's hesitation, she dove into a piece of fried chicken. Just like that, Maggie became absolutely hooked on calories. She started eating everything in sight. It became an obsession. Before long, she had a belly like a life raft. She couldn't even manage a simple jump onto the bar anymore. Then, a strange man appeared out of nowhere. He claimed he was also a former gymnastics champion, and he announced he wanted to take over as Maggie's coach. I snapped back instantly. No way she's mine. Suddenly, I was determined to mold Maggie back into a champion myself. The very next day, our grind began. I was tough on her, correcting every little wobble in her form. She kept struggling with her landings, always wobbly. So I pulled the hair tie right off my own wrist and cinched her ankle together with it. The very next time, she stuck the landing perfectly. Her skills shot up fast, and we genuinely bonded. I started seeing a reflection of my younger, ambitious self in Maggie. Finally, we reached the Olympic arena. Watching Maggie prepare for her routine, a crushing thought slammed into me. If she actually won, she'd steal all my thunder. My photos would be chucked in the bin, replaced by hers. I'd be a nobody again, but after a deep breath and forcing myself to chill out, I still gave her a nod of encouragement. I truly hoped she'd win. Then, I witnessed Maggie deliver a flawless performance on stage. As expected, she snatched the gold. The crowd went absolutely wild for her. Maggie had done it. She was the new hero. Someone actually shoved me aside in commotion. I quietly slipped out of the arena. Later, Maggie well and truly took my spot in the town's heart. And for better, bigger results, she even brought in someone else to replace me as her coach. So, do you think I live with regret?